Hagerstown. My husband is born and raised in Hagerstown, and my children, I have 3 children, and they've all went through the whole Washington County Public Schools here in Hagerstown. So I'm totally grounded in Hagerstown. Also about me is I believe in Hagerstown. I started the Blossom School of Etiquette almost 17 years ago. And then I also started working in all different type of companies here in Hagerstown. I come from the government, but when I moved here, I decided to, get grounded in Hagerstown. So I worked at a couple of the major businesses here. And then as my kids got older, I decided that I want to do stuff in the community. So right now I'm working at a domestic violence place here in Hagerstown, and also a homeless shelter here in Hagerstown. So I'm in the ground working with people that need help. And also I'm a life coach. So I'm working with all types of people all the time. Like I said, I love Hagerstown, and I want Hagerstown to be a place where we're able to raise our children, and also we're proud for people to come to Hagerstown, to let them see what type of place Hagerstown is. So many times I hear people say, I don't like Hagerstown, and they're not representing their own town. We shouldn't do that. We should be happy for where we're staying at. I want to give back and serve Hagerstown. That is my passion, is to serve Hagerstown and bring things back to the basics, which means strengthening our communities and investing in our children, which is our future. A couple of years ago, I ran for Board of Education. Unfortunately, I didn't win, but my passion is education, and also for children, for the future. And I wanted to be that when children, they know what they want when they graduate. And that's what I think that, we need to have that. We need to have diversity in the schools. We need to have kids excited to go to school every day. I want to bolster up the workforce development and also the community development. There's a lot of things that could be building here in Hagerstown. There's a lot of people working on stuff in Hagerstown, but I think we need to come together as a whole and get things done and get it done quickly. One of my passions, like I said, is to work on how we can combat the opiate crisis, homelessness, and domestic violence. And like I said, I'm right in the middle of all of that, and I'm working on that, and to get it better and see what we can do to make it better in our town. I want to be the voice for Hagerstown, and that's why I'm running, because I want to be up in Annapolis fighting for Hagerstown, fighting to make this the best place to be, is living in Hagerstown. So that is why I'm running this race. I know it's going to be a hard, road, but I'm planning to be out there in the next week or so, hitting the streets of all parts of Hagerstown. So I'm going to be moving, listening to people, listening to what their struggles are, listening to what they want to see in Hagerstown. So I definitely need volunteers. If anybody know of volunteers, they want to hit the road, hit the ground with me, let me know. George is going to have people emails. I can get your emails. You can send them to my Facebook or however to contact me, because we definitely need volunteers, and we definitely need money. We definitely need money to get this going. And right now it seems as though I will be in a primary. So right now I'll be fighting as hard as I can for June 28th. The person haven't filed yet, but I hear that they are going to file. So I'm not going to wait to see who it is. I'm just going to be out there ready to let people see who I am. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Mom. Again, I just wanted to say that I started later, so I just wanted to go over what I said earlier before, that this seat, District 2B, Hagerstown, is a very winnable seat. In 2020, Joe Biden won this seat by 13 plus points. That's a significant number. In 2016, Hillary Clinton won this seat by 3 percentage points. In 2018, the last candidate to run for this seat lost this seat by less than 500 votes. This seat is a winnable seat, And like my mother was saying, she's going to be out there. We're going to be out there. We're looking to get out there ASAP because we know we have 5 months starting in February till the June 28th primary, and that's the last day to vote. There's going to be early voting, so we know we have to start plushing the flesh and start just getting our name out there. And like again, we know this race isn't going to be easy whatsoever, and it shouldn't be. But we know this race is winnable. We're confident, and I'm confident in my mother that she can get a win, and then we're confident that we can go into the general election and put up a good fight. And that's what I would have to say. And we can open it up for questions.
Hello, Mrs. Robinson. I know you have a passion for education and young people. What drew you to this? Was it at a younger age when you started in college, or was it even before that?
Hey, Jordan, it wasn't, it definitely just started. You know, when I decided to run for board of education, it was on a whim. I heard everybody running for different positions. I was listening to the presidential, and I just said, I need to get out there. And I said, what am I passionate? And it was education, you know, working with children all these years. So that's what got me started. It was just out of a whim. And then when somebody came to me to say that I need to run for delegate for Hagerstown, at first I was like, what is it? And when George told me that it was just the city of Hagerstown, I said, I will do it because I'm in Hagerstown and I appreciate Hagerstown for everything it's done for me. And I said, I know there's some, you know, little things going on here, but I knew that if I could be a voice, I'm gonna be a voice, because I feel with the Blossom School, I was a voice for young ladies for all those years, you know, that they could be the best that they could be. So that's why I said, okay, state delegate, I can do it because I know I'm doing it out of the passion. I'm not doing it just to say I'm a state delegate. I'm doing it because I really believe that I could help the city of Hagerstown.
If you have any questions, you can just unmute yourself and ask Ladetra.
Hello, Mom. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Amber.
I was gonna say, is there any specific things that you want to do to combat the opioid crisis?
Well, there's a lot that I want to do. At the moment, I don't think we need to bring in a bunch of rehabs. I think what we need to find out what is the reasoning. And a lot of time it's the mental state of why people are using. So we got to first go dwell into what is causing the people to use the drug. Is it, some of it has to do with the court system. Some of it has to do with the people that are moving into Hagerstown. These are the different subjects that we have to work on to find out what's the main problem that we can work on to stop what's going on. Like I said, working at the homeless shelter, I see it every day. And when we try to help the people to go into a rehab or get housing or whatever we can help them, they don't want to do it. So we're wondering what is the problem. So that question is good, Amber, because that's one of them that I'm working on right now. And I'm talking to different places to get insight of what can be done to combat this horrible problem here in Hagerstown.
Mom, Sterling Sanders said, this is only a kickoff meet and greet. We can meet on hitting the streets together and schedule a really big event in the near future. I have enough cash on hand in my campaign's bank account that we could do a joint fundraiser. We got this.
Thank you, Sterling, so much. I know when I was running for board of education, I've heard from you several times. We never really got to sit and talk, but thank you very much. I have no problem working with you. We hitting the streets together. We do have this. We're gonna make this happen. And I'm proud of you because I know you got a hard road to go as well, going going on to the commissioners. So I commend you as well. So thank you so much. And we'll keep in touch, and I'll have Georgie give your information for me.
Yeah, great point, Mom, about that, and thank you for that, Sterling. And I just want to add too that this race is going to be a clean race. There's going to be no mudslinging because at the end of the day, we want to elect Democrats. We want a Democrat to be in this seat. So we know that we're just going to be it's going to be two people competing on the issues, two people competing on the best version to move Hagerstown ahead. And that's all it is. We are in this race because we want to just got up one day, you know what can we do to move Hagerstown forward? And I believe that is my mom, but if that is somebody else, we are going to support that person in the general election. And any other questions, anyone?
Anyone that has something that they want to see that happens in Hagerstown, or they see what's failing in Hagerstown? Because like I said, when I hit the streets, I'm gonna have a paper and pen with me because I'm asking questions, because it's not about me running, it's about Hagerstown, to make Hagerstown the best place to be. So it's not just me. I want to hear what the community wants in Hagerstown, from the north end, the south end, the Jonathan area, the west end. I'm going to be everywhere, listening to the people of Hagerstown.
If there are no other questions, I would we can wrap this up. Will be the first of many. We're looking to have a obviously when we start seeing better numbers in Hagerstown, we will be having in-person events. We want to see people in the face. We want to see people. We're going to be visible as possible. And again, this is the first of many. And we're excited for this race. We're excited to start getting in the streets. We're excited to start knocking on doors, and we are excited. And we honestly just want to get things back to the basics in Hagerstown. And Mom, any final words?
I just want to thank everyone that came today. I want to thank you for coming and listening to me. If you have any questions, I'm transparent. You can ask me anything. If you can tell your friends, tell your families. I want to thank my family, because I'm pretty sure when I first decided to do this, they probably thought I was crazy again. But I want to thank my family that always have my back, and then all the good things I've been hearing from people throughout my Facebook and my emails, they're all beside me. I want to thank everybody because, like I said, I know this is going to be a hard race, but I'm willing to sacrifice right now. But I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Amber, Jordan, George Robinson, which is my husband, Taj, Jade. Good to see you, Jade. Haven't seen you. That's one of my Blossom girls that have moved on. Amber, Sterling, I'm ready to go with you. So I just want to thank everybody. And like I said, the little numbers doesn't bother me because I know I'm gonna be out in the streets. So it doesn't bother me because I'm going to be heard. And so I don't worry about, I know we're going to do a bunch of these. So I'm not worried about how many people shows up, because I'm going to be showing out every day here. So it doesn't matter who shows up, because I will be out there showing out and letting people know who Ladetra Robinson is. Yep. And I did say Jordan, Amber. Thank you, Jordan.
And again, thank you guys for showing up. This is the first of many. We're excited, and the next you'll be seeing us is probably in the streets, knocking on doors and just getting out there. Guys, hope you again. Thank you guys for coming out. Have a great rest of your evenings, and see you later.